There are few things better than getting a chance to create something, be artistic, go out and have a great day, especially for kids. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, because the Milton Arts Guild has a camp for kids. And we've got two special guests in here today. We've got Diane Golrick and Eileen Farrow. Guys, thank you for joining us here on the couch. I want to start with you, Diane. You're one of the teachers here. What made you want to do this? What got you the bug for art and then for teaching art?
Well, I started doing art in 2020 during the pandemic when there was nothing else to do, and I started learning art, and I didn't actually ever paint before that, but I started painting, and I am the one that's going to be teaching the painting of the two of my paintings to the kids. I have been a teacher for a long time. I taught 3rd and 4th grade and music over 36 years, retired from that now. And
so comfortable obviously with the kids already, but you picked up art, as an adult. That's such an interesting path to something like this, and then now being part of teaching it to kids. And Eileen, why is this program important for kids? What do you think that this does for them during the summer months? What is the goal here?
Well, the goal is to have them have fun, to learn new kinds of art. We have all kinds of students who come, and what's great about them is they all have a great sense of awareness of what they're doing, and they're very good with each other. They complement each other. There's this whole camaraderie that happens during the class. So it's fun to watch. And Diane has taught too. You will see, she'll teach a painting, but every one of those kids' paintings will be different.
Of course.
And some are very. There was one girl who made a whole scene going on that had nothing to do. It went on, but it's fine. Whatever they want to do is fine. They have a jumping off point, and then they can go from there.
Artistic expression, right?
Right.
So if a kid, if a parent, if a grandparent, if the kid themselves wants to take part in this, what can they expect in a normal day? About how long does the class run? What are they going to be doing?
I'm glad you asked, because it's not camp like an all-day camp kind of thing. This is just, the teachers are all artists, and it's a 2-hour class, which is about the length most kids want to sit and do something for 2 hours. And we think it's a great value. It's $25, but that it also includes all the materials. So a lot of classes you take, and then you have to pay for the materials. But with ours, it's all inclusive. So
and there are 10 separate classes, and each class is a different type of art that they do. And so
different teachers too.
Different teachers, different artwork that they're doing, different objectives each time. And a lot of times we'll have kids that will sign up for several of the classes. Some will sign up for all 5 for their week, and others will just come for 1 or 2 if they just see one project that excites them.
Well, tell me a little bit about this one right here. We've got, looks like a fun little crab on the beach, and this is yours, I understand?
Yes, it is. That is mine. So as we go about to take 2 hours to paint this painting, what we'll do is we'll break it into little pieces, and we'll start out doing that little strip across the top, and everybody will get to pick what colors they want their sky to be. They don't all have to have a yellow sunset. They can make whatever. And then we'll do the next strip, which will be putting in the water and then the sand. I'll teach them how to put the white foam in, and then once we get the whole picture done, we'll add in the crab.
I love it. I think it's a great way to expose kids to the arts. It's a great way to get them doing something tactile during these summer months when it's so easy to fall into the phones or be playing video games all day, especially if you're hanging out with grandma, or if you're hanging out with mom and dad and you're just like, we don't have a lot to talk about right now. We've told you all our stories. It's been the summer months. So if somebody wants to do this, where do they have to go to sign up? What do they need to know?
The website is miltonartsguild.org, and they can just go on there, go on to education classes, and sign up right there. Or they can go, the gallery is at 107 Federal Street. I hope I have that right. You can walk into the gallery and sign up with the docent there. And actually all of the material, all the things that we're going to be teaching are in one of the windows at MAG. It will be, it's here now, but it'll go back there. It'll be there.
We've got it on the desk at the moment.
Yes,
here.
so they can actually see what we're going to teach and see if that interests them.
Is there anything that you can tell us, Diane, about some of the stuff that we have out here in front of us? We have different, it looks like, I don't know what these specifically are, but these look fun, you know, some sort of beaded deal.
Yeah, those are perler beads that we did when we were kids. I never knew they had a name, but they're the little beads that you put on the little dot things, and then you press them and they all stick together and they stay together like that. And then we have the things with the glue all around the front, that just gluing shells together and painting on shells, and doing the dot paint. That I think you have that.
Oh, got one of those right
there.
here.
That's using
I
special.
love this actually. I think that this is fantastic.
That's Diane.
That's also
teaching
mine.
that.
That's like using special tools. You dip them in the paint, and then you put the dot on the paper. You actually have it upside down.
Oh, got to get it
There you
correct
go.
here.
It's like the sunshine
so
with
we
the
got
waves
the sun coming down
out.
on the waves. Now I see it.
So, but I mean, you could use your imagination and do whatever you want with it.
I really like these.
So that's a fun one to do. We have earrings as one of the days, so they can actually make some jewelry, and the vessel there, the wet felting vessel.
Yeah.
So
all
just a
different
really
things.
great opportunity for kids to get out, to take part, to do something that's going to, you know, again, get them off screens, get them interacting not only with the arts, but with other kids, and also just forwards art in general. So ladies, thank you, so much for what you're doing, because I think it is great for, you know, the next generation of kids coming up, and we appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks. Thanks.
All right,
was
we are
fun.
going to have more coming your way on Coast Life right after this. Don't go anywhere.